How could I ever betray my community? How could I ever let you alone in this grave hour, perhaps our darkest now? I'm back, I fixed traps, I found out what was the problem. It was nothing less and nothing more than a problem that Fraps doesn't accept a tab change. So I won't be able to change the window, but this isn't that much of an issue as we won't change the window. That's just like that's simple like that. Yeah, but while trying to let this thing going, I recorded yesterday about 1.5 hours off screen. This means we have now 2 hours of Godus Let's Play which never was really captured and published. So I will now show you the most recent changes of my Let's Play. First, here we have now the houses level 4. We discovered them, or I discovered them. Let's just stick to I because I was alone and it didn't work out well. I still have 50 minutes of recording, but without my comments because Audacity, or rather the whole computer, crashed as I tried to render my audio data and I got a blue screen, so I don't know what happened there. I reinstalled Fraps twice and now it seems to work. I made a 30-minute, don't know, probably benchmark test, let's call it like that. So I just let Fraps go and work and do something, and after that I checked the videos and it still worked. It didn't freeze at the recording. So now I just won't change the tab, and if anything changes the tab, all we will have to do is to stop the recording and restart Fraps and the recording panel again. So probably you will now get some minutes of black screen, but I think this isn't that problematic. I will still make a break after half an hour, firstly because I'm quite paranoid about my recording, and secondly just because I'm tired of it. But anyway, this was a colony which was built off screen, also with this extension, land expansion. Then another colony that was built off screen was this one. It was a big piece of terraforming, this whole layers here. So this one is also the new colony. Then we'll have a settlement. Yeah, here we have a land expansion also built off screen. Now we have this new land, a big beach actually, which we will discover together this time. Right, what is left? Yeah, this colony you probably know, this little thingy here. It was built with you together. I built this with you together, but then probably you don't know this town and this bigger colony with the godly stairway up and down, and this place here which is quite terraformed, and this little thing here that is prepared to get colonized. Yeah, this thing you know again. So what do we have at the west? Basically nothing there. I didn't make any updates, but I will do now. This mountain will get on this layer with Beautify, and we'll get a new colony here. And this will be the first colony we built together again as team, as Let's Players and audience. So you travel 2 hours into the future without really willing to, and I of course didn't want to, but Fraps didn't leave me any decision at this point. So in the future I will just make more security, let's call it like that, with not tab changing. So I will stop the recording, exit Fraps, start Fraps again, exit Godus, start Godus again, and so on, so on, so on. And this will be also the basic ground for new Let's Plays. So, now about what happened some days ago. I was flooded with comments and I think I won't be able to answer them in that way on YouTube as comment answer anymore. Instead I will just read them out loud in my videos and address directly at the people, probably even with names. So, for example, nickname so-and-so wrote, how about this one, this one. So of course if you write about the statues of exploration, which I got rid of actually, or about something else, you say let's build this one, let's build that one, I will probably read out a name and say, well, let's build them, you said it, we'll build it. So that's another point. Yeah, I think we're more or less done here. It won't be a break, it won't be a week break like I more or less said, because I thought it would be a longer procedure to get my PC and fraps back to work. But luckily for us all, it works now, and we are able to yeah, play again, which makes me quite happy. Still, we don't have the update. Not that good, but it isn't also that bad. Anyway, beautified land, and here we could build some godly stairs, just like we used to do. Of course, only after we terraform this thing here to a common ground, which is this one, yeah. So it will be a lot of double clicking, but this is the only way to get more science card and get to the Bronze Age sometimes. I decided to collect off-screen belief so that we won't run out of it during the Let's Play, so every now and then I will just go into the game, collect belief, close the game again, do nothing but collecting belief, because now, as you see, we have 150k of belief, and this is quite a lot. Yeah, what to say? I hope my popularity isn't lost now, because I traveled this 2 hours in the future. I never wanted to, you never wanted to, it just happened, and now I don't know how to get out of this situation, but we will have to live with it somehow. So let's just make the best out of it, even if it doesn't sound that good. Yeah. I also tried out the Shift A feature, so like turning around. Very useful if you want to look at something from a different point of view, and this place, thanks to Thomas Roxby, if I pronounce this right. Yeah. Also, some people from France are now watching this video, so hello France. Then there's not much more to say, I think, in terms of organization, so I think we'll just continue like usual by terraforming. Oh, it's also quite disappointing to record something and comment, and then you see that your recording didn't work and you're commenting just with the same in the next recording, and it doesn't work again, and then at some time you just lose the motivation to record, and then you have to wait about some time, and then you have the motivation back again to be able to record. Yeah, it's sometimes difficult. However, let's put down this mountain, beautify the land, and get the colony ready for some people who will live here. And rent a mountain house to make tourism with overwhelming prices. I also brought some iced tea here to my PC just to get some cooling down while recording, because it now brings a lot of emotional trouble to me every time I record, because I have this fear, hopefully it doesn't freeze again, so on.